Alright. I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna try to like show my collection so far. I don't have much, honestly, but compared to other people on YouTube, holy crap. So I might as well start somewhere. So here's my video game collection. It's right here. I think out of all of my friends, I think I had the most. So apparently they come over and borrow some of my games and stuff. But I'm glad I'm glad to be a convenience because I love video games. I really do. I grew up with them. I've always been a Sony PlayStation kid. And those are my Blu-ray movies. So we'll get to that some other time. But for now, we'll stick to the video games. So, alright, here we go. Well, I guess I can go in alphabetical order. I mean, I could talk about the very first PS3 game I bought, which was... where is it? This one right here. This is the game that started it all for me for PlayStation. This is like my very first online like multiplayer game, and this is what really got me into it. Of course, it really went downhill because they really screwed it up with the rest of the series. I have 2, which I love, but it had its downfall, and well, so the other games too. But this is the one right here. This is the one game that I really loved for multiplayer, and had a few good times with it. It was great. I'm gonna miss it, honestly. I can't play it nowadays because, you know, of course, some of the hackers started ruining it, and so, oops, I hit my guitar there. But then there's Modern Warfare 2, which I don't care about anymore. Alright, let me go to the beginning here. It's like 3 Game Heroes. I bought this for about $10, I think. It's like on a good deal, like $10 for 3 games or something. I wasn't too sure. It was in a bin or something like that in Gamestop. Figured I could pick this up. I haven't played it yet, but I should get around to it. That's my problem with games now, is that I buy them because I want to play them, and I really do want to play them, but I have so many to play already, and I've beaten quite a few of these, like almost all of them, but this is one that I really need to get to pretty soon. See, my friend actually platinumed it. It's crazy. Heard it was really hard. This is another game I haven't played yet. Asura's Wrath. I'm not too sure how you pronounce it, but I heard it was like a parody, anime parody or something. It's like outrageous gameplay, really exaggerated fight scenes, and this guy with I think I played like a demo of it. It was like there was a scene in there where you're like taking a bath with like these maids or something, and you're sipping tea with them, and you have the option to stare at their boobs and drink some sake, and it's kind of weird, but I should get around to that sometime in the future. Here's the top favorite game ever on PS3. This is one of them. Oh, well, what do you know? My camera's picking up the face. Anyways, this is well, of course, you know what this is. Batman Arkham Asylum. I love this game. I love Batman. I love watching the animated series. I'm a big time Batman DC fan. I grew up watching every episode, I swear. I have them all on DVD. See, I got the Batman and Justice League. I still want to get Batman Beyond. I need to get around to that soon. But anyways, here's the game that made me fall in love with Batman all over again. I mean, I already loved him enough, but this is the game right here. Holy crap. And can't go wrong with the Joker. So Mark Hamill voices the Joker. And Kevin Conroy. Let's see. Nostalgia slapped me in the face with that one. And then here was their sequel. Yeah, this was good. I really, really appreciated they did a lot of justice for some of the characters that came back, and I didn't think they could make it any better. But I think they're about equal, honestly. I mean, it's not better than the first, but story-wise and combat-wise, it's all great. I really like the direction it went with this one. I don't want to put any spoilers, but I don't know. It's another Batman game. I love this one. It was really, really good. See, the twist with the Joker is what really got me. See, and certain boss fights too. I love some of the boss fights in this game. Speaking of boss fights, this game here. Now I know a lot of people didn't seem to like it, but I liked it a lot. Like this, out of all three of these Batman games, this one had like the best storyline so far. I don't know why, but it's just the way they put it out there. Like I could say that there's a big twist in this game where the story really picks up. I don't know. I really enjoyed it, and plus the boss fights were good. They were really, really good. It's like you truly did go toe to toe with certain bosses in here. Like Killer Croc is one of them. I didn't think I could actually beat his face in like what you should have done in the first one. You mostly ran away from him. Here he'd just go balls out all crazy on him. I really enjoy that. Okay, here's Bioshock. I love Bioshock. Incredible game. Everyone needs to play this. I don't know. I don't really know what to say about this. It was just a good game. It was really, really good. It's like people say it's overrated. Well, whatever. It's a great game. Here's the second one. I don't know about this one, honestly. It was good, but totally forgettable. The gameplay was really, really fun, though. And then the online, well, forget it. Who cares? And there's Infinite, where I think it was really good, honestly. It was a good game, but I think the story was a little rushed, in my opinion. But for a game as beautiful as this, I understand. And it also came with the original Bioshock that I already have, but it's not bad. I really I like the concept with this one, the whole steampunk setting. They really need to make more games like this with the futuristic past setting thing. I don't know. So that's what steampunk is, I guess. So there's Borderlands. I have a love-hate relationship with Borderlands. At first, I tried to play it. I kind of enjoyed it, and then I kind of dropped it off, face of the earth, because it was just kind of boring, like fetch missions and all that. But then me and my girlfriend actually started playing it again, and then she got really into it, like ridiculous. And then we played it together for hours. This is a good multiplayer, like couch game. Like if you got a buddy with you or a girlfriend, just play this. This is good. You got to play this with someone. And of course, the second one just came out. Whoop, shit. Oh, excuse the language, but yes, this is good. This is a really good game. This is I think it's okay. It's better than the first one, honestly, because the story was more fleshed out. Everything was funnier. Everything was more crisp. The gun variety was actually different, not just different colors and stats. You actually saw differences with the guns. Here's Brutal Legend. This was a good game, in my opinion. I liked it. A lot of people were a little put off by it because the direction it went, and then how the story kind of slowed down a bit. But this is one of those games that you have to you have to play through. Just once is enough. I mean, it was really oh, jeez, I gotta drink some water. This was it was a great game for what it is. I mean, I love the soundtrack. I'm a metal fan, especially classic rock like Ozzy. You see him there. He's one of the underworld rock gods. I don't know what he does exactly. I'm not too sure. I kind of forgot, but he was actually pretty good in this one. I liked him a lot. But if you want a good soundtrack and you know, some I don't know, semi-platform gameplay. Oh, this is a weird thing about it, is that this game right here actually, it's voiced by Jack Black. He looks like Jack Black, and when you play it, it's fun. It's kind of a button mashing kind of game. I'm not going to dwell too long on this, but the way that you play this game is it's just a straight up third person kind of game. You just run around with your character and stuff in an open world, and then suddenly it turns into a tower defense type, and that's what I mean about the biggest U-turn. It turns into a tower defense type of game like a third of the way through, and I'm like, whoa, what the hell? What is this? I like tower defenses, but I did not expect this in this game. Seriously. Oh, and you can't jump either. Yeah. Might have to take a breakthrough midway of this. Here's Bulletstorm. Haven't played through it yet. That's another one I need to. Heard it was alright. Mindless, but okay. So I'm gonna play through that soon. Call of Duty, I already talked about that. Okay, Modern Warfare 2. It's not... Okay, this was a great game when it first came out. It was fantastic, but then some serious bullshit started creeping up. The 1887 dual wielding, the commando lunging, the javelin glitch, the nuke boosters, the fucking quick scopers. It was enough to make me stop playing it. This was, I don't know, I couldn't do it anymore. It was great while it lasted, but holy crap. Oh, it's stupid. I gotta move my piano out of the way. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna put some sunlight in here. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Alright, where was I? Let's see, Modern Warfare 3. Anyways, World at War. This was a good game. Now this is how you treat a World War II game. I mean, it was a little arcadey, but the story was great. The online was subpar. I mean, it was nice. Not as good as 4, but this was a good game. And the weird thing about this game is, even though everything was great about it, the one mode in here that made me absolutely addicted to this game, it was that zombie mode. Nazi zombies is what they called it, and it was just a small little, you know, kind of mess around game mode. But then it got big, and damn, did it get big. Then a DLC started coming out, more levels, more characters, more weapons, and then it just started going downhill. It started getting more ridiculous, more, I don't know. I kind of lost interest after like the third DLC. Jeez, I gotta get... Okay. Black Ops. Whoops. Oh, God damn it. I gotta stop dropping this shit. Okay. Black Ops. This is my second favorite Call of Duty. To this here, and then this. These are my two favorites. This because it's like they went back to their roots and went back to how it's originally supposed to be played. Now, the big thing about people's complaint about this is that everyone uses the FAMAS and Last Stand and what else do they bitch about? I'm not sure, honestly, but I was a big time shotgun fan in here. I used the Stakeout. I used all the shotguns besides like the last ones, and the Olympia I tried, but I wasn't too good at it. But this is a good Call of Duty game. This is the direction they should have stuck with. And as you can see, I don't have Black Ops 2 because they just lost their direction. I don't know. Maybe it's just me being burned out on Call of Duty finally. Castlevania. This was okay. It was an alright game. I only played like a chapter of it though, so I can't really say much. It's good. I play the old school games on the PS1. I'm trying to get into this because I picked it up because it looked like God of War, honestly. That's the only reason. Alright, Dead Island. Now, my friends always make fun of me because I like zombies, and yeah, it's true. I like zombies, but not I don't know, I'm not that crazy about them. I just like, beating up dead guys, and I like guts, and that's just my type of thing. And Dead Island really pulled it off. Now, some things about it is it was really glitchy. It was not very multiplayer friendly because it was really, really bad trying to connect with other people online to play. But on your own, it was great. I liked it. Now, the story, I have no fucking clue what just went on in the story. I have no idea. I really don't know. All I know is that if you want to beat some zombies up and use crazy weapons that you mod yourself, then this is a good game for you. It's really cheap too. I actually got this for like $12. Yeah, it's not bad. That's right. I wanted to play I don't know, Die Hard type game. I wasn't too sure about it, but it was alright. I played the Dead to Rights games on PS2. I liked them. I figured I'd pick this up for some shoot 'em up fun. Now this dog here, he's a badass. There's not too many games that has a dog as your companion, but this dog here, he kicks some serious ass. His name's Shadow. He's his execution on enemies is really funny. Like, you would tell him, Shadow, go kill him, and then he'll run up there, and all the executions are different, but sometimes he'll like bite their nuts off, and then he'll just like keep gnarling at them till you make him stop. that was a good experience. Dead Rising 2, yeah, another zombie game. Yeah, I love zombies. In this, I love zombies in here. It's so stupid, and you get to beat them up with all kinds of crazy weapons. I have a thing for games that you use different non-traditional items to kill them with. I don't know. This is probably why I picked it up. The story was not very good, but the gameplay was alright. Demon Souls. Oh yes, this game kicked my ass. I was actually kind of put off by this, but this was the only game that I played that really made me think about my next move. I enjoyed it for what it was, but damn, it was really different. Kind of brought me back to my gaming roots back in like early 2000s. It's like Devil May Cry days. Just be careful where you're going and don't step on the wrong trap. Dark Souls. I know it's not alphabetical, but put them together. It's a spiritual successor. Why not? Dark Souls. Now this was okay. First of all, this was easier than Demon Souls. I mean, a lot of newbie players who got into Dark Souls, not realizing that this was harder than this, but this was better in some ways. Like, it wasn't limited to one area or another. I mean, it felt like open world, but you could do more in here. You can do more classes. You have more magic. You have more. I can't explain it, but I enjoy this one more than I did with Demon Souls. I guess because of the castle levels, and this one had more variety in levels. They were way different, and you can jump in here too. I like that. I really like that. And yeah, I did get my ass kicked throughout the first course of the game. I guess I kind of used the Zweihander Honda or whatever, and just beat it that way. Devil May Cry Collection. I only picked it up because I wanted to play the third one, honestly. The first one, it did not age well. The controls are, oh my god, they are old. But if I really wanted to play through it again, I would. And then the second one it was okay. I mean, it wasn't terrible. I don't know what everyone's complaint was. It was an okay game. It wasn't Devil May Cry material. That's the problem with it. And then 3. This was good. Now that was a really good, hard, awesome, crazy, action-packed game. And then the original DMC came out and did the same thing, which I don't have because my friend is borrowing it. So that's why there's a gap right here. But I do have DMC. I haven't played it yet. I tried to play it, but then he borrowed it. And it's free on PlayStation Plus. But, well, here's Earth Defense Force. Everyone needs to get a copy of this. It's better to play with a buddy, though. You gotta play with a buddy. This is a good game if you want to have some, like, mindless, stupid fun. Taking out big, giant bugs. It's I don't know what this is. It's a third-person game where you just shoot stuff and destroy giant spiders, ants, night crawlers, beetles. I don't know what else is in here, but the only reason I picked this up was, come on, you cannot deny this cover here. Look at that cover. It's like, wow, man, for $10, I will pick this game up. I'm gonna check it out, and I wasn't disappointed. Fallout 3, man, what is there not to say about Fallout 3? I probably put away about 350 hours. That was my cell phone just now. This is a serious life-sucking game. If you're really into an adventure, open world type with no direction, this was my first kind of game like that. I've never played anything like this before. I really enjoyed it, and then I bought one of the DLCs because I did not like the ending. It really pissed me off how they ended it. And apparently they haven't learned their lesson when it comes to abruptly ending like that. And since I love the third one so much, I bought this, and it was great in the beginning, but then later on it started taking a turn where it was forcing me to make a decision I didn't want to do. So I killed the guy who was telling me to do that, and now I don't like where it's going. I just couldn't finish it anymore. I was at 90 something hours into it, and when I got to New Vegas, it didn't even feel like I don't know. It just didn't feel that special to me. It's like, and it felt smaller to me too, because I felt like I already saw everything there is to see. In which that one, I mean, there's so much in there, and this took me half the time to discover everything. I don't know, man. I'll maybe get back into it one day, but it's just not. I wasn't feeling it. Let's see. Here's Fight Night Champion. I haven't played a Fight Night game in a long time. The last one I played was like for 3. That was great. I love that one, so I figured I'd pick this up, and I wasn't disappointed. The story mode was actually surprisingly good. It actually has a really good story mode. Who wouldn't want to be a champion like this guy, you know, a Black Rocky, and just beating up ridiculous opponents? And they even give you some challenges, like one fight, his left hand is broken or something, so you got to beat him up with your right. It was interesting. Yeah. Oh, and this guy's an asshole. Wait. There's a boss or whatever. His name was like Frost or something, but that guy's an asshole. I had to tone down the difficulty to be able to beat him because he was a piece of shit in there. Final Fantasy 13, I haven't really played it. I only played for like 20 minutes of it. I couldn't really get into it, so I just kind of shelved it for now. I mean, I'll probably get back into it again, but it's crazy how they made 3 games of the same character. I don't know what it is, man. I guess people really love it. It's Ghostbusters. Oh, man. It's unfortunate that this guy passed away recently, but I bought this game because obviously I'm a Ghostbusters fan. I love this game. I think I got it for like $20 when it Came out for, I think about no wait, it was like 4 months after it came out, and it dropped in price really fast. So I decided to go pick it up, and I like it. And the online was actually kind of fun. It was really fun. You got to run around with like 3 to, I don't know, 1 or 3 other people, and you go through like this horde mode, except you're catching ghosts. And it gets harder as it goes, but after a while it just gets just downright crazy and chaotic. Like, I really enjoyed how they really put the online, but now it's pretty much dead and no one really plays it anymore. I kind of wish it was more popular. And the story mode wasn't bad either. I liked it. You get to blast the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man again. You get to revisit some old ghosts from the movies. This was seriously a fan appreciation right here. This is how you treat your fans. This is the right way to do it. Alright, I had to stop the video because I had to drink some water and take a quick piss break. Here I am again. Alright, God of War 3. I love this game. It was fantastic. It was perfect. It was beautiful. It was brutal. It was just downright the best way to end a trilogy. Now, I know they have other games, and Ascension I haven't bought yet, because how much can you really milk this guy for a story? I mean, you already made like 3 of the main games, and those were the best ones to play, but then there are the other ones like the PSP version. I had the collection here, the first 2, but my friend's borrowing it too. That's another one that I'm missing right now. I love those games. The second one was by far my favorite, because it had so much references to movies and monsters and all this other crazy stuff. The second one was what made Kratos. I know the first one gave him the Blades of Chaos, but the second one gave him everything. It gave him Icarus's wings, the Golden Fleece. It gave him that scar on his stomach. I don't know if it showed it right here. Yeah, he has a scar on his stomach, but it also gave him an excuse to want to kick Zeus' ass, and it was just the best one out of the series. I think it was my favorite. It really was. Okay, here's Grand Theft Auto 5 or 4. I mean, whoops, I got 5 over there. I'll be honest. This one was pretty shitty compared to the last one, which is San Andreas. San Andreas was the best Grand Theft Auto game ever. Like, it kicked everything out of the water for what the third and the Vice City did. The third one was great. The Vice City was fantastic. San Andreas was brilliant. And then there's this one. I mean, well, I'll start off with Nico. He was okay, but then I didn't like that he was, I don't have anything against Europeans, but this guy, he just doesn't relate to me at all. Like, I didn't like his attitude. He wasn't that funny. He didn't have much of a character, honestly. And then his friends were just weird. And then there's little Jacob right here. I did not understand a single damn word he said. He's got some seriously shitty friends. And the story was alright. I have no clue what was going on in the story. I was really losing interest, but I tried to play through it. I mean, the only thing this game had going was the gameplay, which was really fun. I mean, the cop chases were great. The physics were awesome. The guns were okay, but I didn't like the limit the game set on you. I don't know. It's like they tried to take it to another direction, which was more serious, more I guess more grounded. And it kind of worked, but other ways it just didn't. I mean, I could hit a parking meter and this guy would fall over, busting his arms all over the street. I don't know. This was, it was okay. Now 5 is where they got things right. Whatever they did there, they did it here, but better. Everything was alright. Everything was fleshed out. Everything, the characters were great. I mean, they gave you 3 characters, so you gotta like one. And of course, it was Trevor. I like Trevor, but I also like Michael. I think Michael was my other favorite. I think I favored Michael over Trevor. And then there's Franklin. Franklin was okay. I mean, he was alright. I didn't like Franklin that much, but he was a pretty cool guy. Oh, sorry. I stopped the video again because my cat was fucking with something over there, but whatever. Yeah, this was a great game. I really liked it. Everything was better in here. Characters that spoke clear English, and the cars were better. You can customize the cars. You can use a helicopter. You can use like jet planes. You can use anything in here. Exactly what San Andreas was, and they made it in here, but HD. Now, there's some downfalls in here. The online I did not like. Too glitchy, too weird, too many hackers, and I don't have any friends that have a copy of this. I'm the only one that does. I mean, I kind of wish they did so I can keep playing this game, but I've played so much in here that I just had to stop already. I'll play through it again, but here's Guitar Hero 3. Yeah, it was fun for its time. I mean, I was a major rock metal fan, and this was a good game in the series entry, but then they really killed it and started flooding the market with all these other shitty Guitar Hero games, and then these are the only 3 that are good. This is Metallica. This got it's pretty much Metallica's greatest hits on here and some new stuff, and then other guests. This was a good one. This was a really good Guitar Hero game. If you want to get back into Guitar Hero and you're looking for some good stuff, this is a good one. And then this was the last squeeze of goodness. What was left in Guitar Hero? Warriors of Rock. This one didn't do so well, but this one went back to its roots again. This honestly should have been like Guitar Hero 4, basically. This was what the series ended with, and it was a good way to end it. This was the best way to send a farewell, and that was a good one. I liked it a lot. Heavenly Sword. This copy is not mine. I tried to play through it, and it was okay. It's not the best. I mean, it was an okay game. Everyone raves about it, but it was alright. I mean, I like the girl. She's pretty nice, but this just a regular action game, honestly. Nothing spectacular about it. Ico in the Shadow Colossus collection. I played them both on PS2. Bought it on PS3 because why the hell not? They're beautiful, fantastic games. I love Ico, but then I love Shadow Colossus more because you get to take down giants. Here, you're leading a girl through a maze castle or something, but this was really what got me into loving this series, and I decided to pick them up in a collection, which was great, and it was like $15, I think. I'll try to remember the prices on all these. I don't remember all, but usually when I buy my games, I never buy any games brand spanking new unless it was like God of War, which I'm a fan of, and the Call of Duties I used to, but not anymore because I can't do it anymore. They're just stupid. They're going downhill. I don't remember them all, but games like this, big epic games. Oh yeah, Grand Theft Auto 5. I bought that full price because, you know, I knew I was gonna love it. Okay, Isle to Sturmovik, Birds of Prey. I wanted a World War II dogfight, air battling plane kind of game. I couldn't find any. They were pretty decent, and this one was like the one that showcased the most, and it has the most planes, the most action, the most of everything. And I picked it up because it was in like the $5 bin, and I couldn't say no to this. It was actually kind of difficult to find. I couldn't find it anywhere online that had a reasonable price. And this one, I was lucky enough to find in the bin. I need to play through it though, because you know, that's another game I haven't played through yet. I think I had another game in here. I don't remember what it was. Alright, let's see. Injustice, Gods Among Us. Of course, I am a DC fan. I have my Batman bank, the Batman watch, the Batman cards that came with the Dark Knight Returns Batman, and then the Batman DVDs, which I showed earlier. And yeah, you can tell I'm a Batman fan, so I had to buy this. And it was a fighting game too. Fighting game created by from the creators of Mortal Kombat. I had to get this. It's fantastic. I love this game. It's great. It's got everything I want in there. It's got, okay, the only thing I have against is DLC, in which 4 characters I bought as a season pass, and the other 2 are still locked, which was Martian Manhunter and Zatanna. So, I mean, I could have bought the Game of the Year edition, but this is a game I really, really wanted to play, and I wasn't disappointed. I love this game. I really do. I love the mechanics. I love the story. The story was great. It's got the characters. I don't know. I can't really say too much about it. I mean, it's a fighting game. I'm into fighting games nowadays. I used to not be, but now I've been getting back into them again. The Jak and Daxter Collection. Can't go wrong with that. The first one I never actually played through before. I played it through here. Jak 2, I loved it. A lot of people seem to hate it because the difficulty and the driving mechanics. I mean, I didn't mind them because, you know, on PS2, when you're young and you play a game that you haven't played before and you haven't played a type of game like that, then you get accustomed to it and the difficulty. And then when you go back to it, it's like, holy shit, can't believe I played through this. And then Jak 3, which was the best one out of the whole series, and it was a great way to end the series with this game. It was great. I loved it. And this was I think this was $20. Yeah, I think it was like $20 for that collection there. Killzone 2. This was ridiculously overhyped. I mean, when I played through it, the first thing I noticed was the camera. It was sluggish, it was shitty, it was just a fucking mess. But the campaign, the story mode, the gameplay itself, it was great. Just, I cannot stand the camera. I actually played online on this quite a bit. I reached the max level within like a month or something, and then I kind of stopped playing it. And then they capped it where it got higher, but then I was already long gone, not playing it anymore. But it was good. It was good for its time. I gotta hurry up and do this because I don't have a lot of sunlight left. Alright, Killzone 3. I haven't played through this yet. I'm stuck somewhere. I'm playing it on hard mode, I think. And this was better. This was better than the second one, honestly. The camera was a lot smoother. Everything was great. Only thing I don't like about this is, look at the cover on this thing. They really littered this thing with crap. They got the Move, which I'm not really interested in. They got all this E3 stuff, the tags. I mean, I really wish they cleaned it up, you know, make it look more like the second one, honestly. You know, see how clean that is? It just has a 5 out of 5 stars thing on there. And here's this one. It's like, hey, let's put all this crap on here. It's just, I don't know. I don't like covers that are like that they start putting all this crap on there. I just want to see the game. Let's see, LA Noire. Yeah. I haven't beat this yet. I think I beat like 9 cases, and then I was just like, this is getting kind of boring, honestly. I don't know, I was getting tired of interrogating people and lying to me and then getting like 3 out of 4 questions wrong or something. And when I play a game like that and then I get something wrong out of like so many right or something, it bugs me. I can't do it. I have to get everything right. In this game, I can only play through so much where I was just like, alright, screw it. I can't do this anymore. It's just bugging me. But it's a good game by Rockstar. Surprisingly, the install on here is like, let me read it. It's like a gigabyte, but I saw when you download it digitally with DLC and everything, it's 60 gigabytes for this game with all of its DLC. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. That's why you gotta go with disc. This is why disc is better than digital. The Last of Us. What hasn't been said about The Last of Us? I love this game. The online is great. It's fantastic. The online was the last thing I thought was going to be great about this game. I was surprised, but it's good multiplayer. And the story, you know, it's great. It's good. It's got a good story with it. You know, Joel's a badass. Ellie is an innocent teenager who's well, I don't want to spoil anything as usual, but it's got a good. Oh man, my camera's gonna die. Yeah, it's a great game. All right, I had to stop the video once again because the camera was about to die. All right, I left off from Little Big Planet. This was a good game because I never played like platformers for a while on the PS3, and this was it was a good entry for a game like this because there wasn't enough of these in the market. Because in the market it was mostly like war shooters and, you know, just a bunch of bloody games. This was like a nice change of pace and scenery. It was great. It was a nice little step up, and the creativity online was really the thing that boomed for this game. It was great. Alright, let's see. Metal Gear Solid 4. Okay, I'll be honest with this. This was not the best in the series. It was best for nostalgic reasons, but not the best. The best was Metal Gear Solid 3. That was what got me into the story the most. Snake Eater, compared to this, it was great. I mean, this was more of a movie than it was as an actual game, but I couldn't really get into it after a while. I gotta adjust my seat real quick. Midway Arcade Origins. I don't have too many arcade games because, you know, I haven't played too many of them when I was a kid, and this was a way for me to play almost all of them. It was nice. I remember some of these arcade cabinets, but I thought I could throw this in my collection here. So something to waste time with. Mortal Kombat special. What do they call it? Oh, the complete edition with a K. They gotta play. They gotta put it with a K, of course. But now this Mortal Kombat was like the best in years. I mean, I love Mortal Kombat. I grew up playing Mortal Kombat, and this was like the best in the series that they really threw out there. And then they had special characters thrown in a special guest, Freddy Krueger. I did not expect that, but he's actually pretty cool in here. Him and Kratos. the weirdest to be put into a Mortal Kombat game, but they fit right in. So technically the PS3 version actually gets 5 characters, 5 bonus characters over Xbox. This is why I stick with PS3 for this long, because you know they always get cool deals like that. Yep. And my favorite character is Ermac. He's my man. Ermac and Cabal. PlayStation Move Heroes. I actually got this from my girlfriend because she's a major like Sly Cooper and Ratchet fan. She's not too much of a Jak fan, but I thought she could play this because I don't know, she likes these guys and figured she liked something like this. But the gameplay is a little weird. Portal 2. Oh yes, Portal 2. The story was fantastic. And I didn't think you could make a story out of just making just portals, but they managed to do it. You know, it was funny that this is the main character that you're playing as, but then on the front you just see this guy right here, and oh yeah, these two guys. I forget their name. Let me see. Yeah. I forgot what these guys are called, but I always found it strange that these guys are on the cover of this game instead of her. I mean, I don't mind these guys; they're pretty cool. You know, you would have thought it made sense to put this girl on the front cover. I don't know. This is a great game, though. I love it, and by Valve, probably the only Valve game I've ever played. All right, on to the second row. Yeah, I got a lot to cover. I actually have more games in this. I think I have about 10 games being borrowed out. So, for my sake, this is actually doing me a favor. Prototype. I haven't met anyone that has played this game. This is a good game. This is a ridiculously fun game. I mean, the story, it's one of those other games that fun gameplay, forgettable story, and this is one of them. But this is fantastic. This is fun. This is the definition of a fun, crazy game. I love this game. Actually, I forgot that I have the Infamous games too. I was going to compare them, but I don't have any of them. My sisters are borrowing those, 1 and 2. I love those games, but this is like, there was like a fight between these two, like Prototype and Infamous, which is better. Well, for Infamous, it's got good gameplay and good story. For this, great gameplay, no good story. You know, end of subject right there. But this is really bloody too. I mean, I'm into that kind of stuff, you know. I'm not a masochist or anything, but you know, it's stupid fun when you get slice like 30 pedestrians with your big freaking knife machete hand and wearing a hoodie while you're at it. You can't go wrong with that, right? Okay, Ratchet and Clank. I have not played these on PS3. I only played the second one or third, I'm not sure, on PS2, and I never picked them up again. But my girlfriend absolutely loves these games, and she of course picked this up for I think it was like $30 when it first came out. Not a bad price for a collection like this. I'm glad they reasonably priced it like that. There was a download code for some other random game. It wasn't Deadlocked. Apparently no one liked Deadlocked. I don't know. I thought it was fun. And there's Ratchet and Clank Future, Tools of Destruction. This was a really good looking PS3 game when it first came out. This was actually really, really good. I saw my girlfriend play through this whole game. It was great. I liked how it looked. I liked the story. I liked the action. And the graphics were just amazing. I don't understand why they didn't stick with that. Which I'm gonna go on to here, which is Ratchet and Clank Future, Crack in Time, and this one went towards a cartoony look. And the weapons are crazy. I mean, they are pretty crazy. It is a fun game. I mean, funny how all these games are fantastic, and I haven't been playing any of these. I don't know, maybe because my girlfriend really wore me out on watching her so much Ratchet and Clank that I was just like, alright, I think I played it myself, pretty much. It was a good game. Oh wow, All for One is missing. Well, I can say that All for One, it sucks. It's not that good. Oh yeah, All for One and Into the Nexus. And we have also Full Frontal Assault, which all of those games are being borrowed by my friend right now. And apparently Into the Nexus is the only one that is a true like sequel to this game right here. And it's unfortunate because they all said that they beat it in like one sitting, even platinum it and beat it in one sitting. That's pretty sad that they did that. Like, they, instead of putting out another game, they put out like 2 subpar games and then a good one, but it's like shorter than all of them. I don't know. Insomniac has some weird fan service sometimes. Ratchet and Clank. Rayman Origins. This is this is a really funny but weird game. It's really good. My friends, we almost had an up all night where we played through the campaign for I don't know how many hours, but I beat so many levels in here, and we were just like, wow, it's great. I like the look and the style. The gameplay is great. I can't really say too much about it because, you know, it's a basic platformer, and it's pretty much what it looks like, side platformer. And my only thing against it is that the character variety is not very good because you only get Rayman, this doofy guy, and then this little shitty guy right here, which no one really likes playing as, and yet they have 50 different skins for these guys, and then like 3 skins for this guy, and then like 5 for him, but 30 or 50 of these guys. I don't know why. No one likes them. Stop doing that. In which I'll go with Rayman Legends. This was an amazing game. This was a good game. Fantastic. They did a good job with these. Okay, I did not like the GameStop thing, this GameStop edition. I got this at GameStop because, you know, we couldn't really find it anywhere else, and didn't realize they had a GameStop edition on there, but whatever. This was way, way better than the first one, because the graphics are amazing in this. It is fantastic, and they got different characters. They had different platforms, different gameplay, different modes for multiplayer, for people like getting together, co-op. This was fully fleshed out than the first. This was great. This was a good game if you want to play with a bunch of guys, a bunch of people, want to get together, have some fun. Oh man, I gotta switch hands. Alright, almost there. Okay, let's see. Red Dead Redemption. Now, this game was fantastic. Rockstar, I have a thing for Rockstar and their writing games and their ideas and storytelling, and this is great. I didn't think they would ever be able to make a game where you would jack horses and make it fun, and they managed to do it here. It's great. The only thing I didn't like about it was how it ended. I mean, sure, it's poetic, and it was the best way to, you know, end something like that, because it's for more moral reasons and karma and all that. It's just, I didn't like it. I really didn't. But the gameplay was great. It looks fantastic. It's got clear English-speaking characters, because this was the game I played after I beat Grand Theft Auto 4, and this was the next game in line, and I was like, wow, they really outdid themselves in this one. This is a good game. I haven't heard too much about it lately. I don't know. I guess they kind of fell off the planet for a while. Let's see. Okay. Red Faction. This is a game that kind of really fell off the radar, because this is a really, really fun, stupid kind of game, as usual. You want to destroy buildings, you want to like wreck shit, like some serious shit, this is a game for you. The destruction in here is crazy. It's just, it's magnificent. It's like artwork when you're destroying shit in here. It's a Red Faction game, but it's not first person like the other ones were. But this was a good way to put it out there for third person variety. I mean, it worked. The story sucked, but it worked. And yeah, there's not much I can say about it. The online was actually really fun. It's another game which the online was great, but of course they had to put stupid kind of trophies on there, which are impossible to get. Even in the very beginning when this game first came out, when I got it, you had to reach like max level, do all the challenges, do all this stupid stuff, that capture the flag mode or whatever, win so many games. I don't know. They thought that this game was gonna have like a furious online fan base. I have no clue what they were doing. Now this game here, they took it to a totally different direction. It was more focused, more closed off. It was, yeah, like I said, it was focused story wise and everything, and this is they did a good job with this one. But unfortunately, since THQ really knows how to fuck off with their ads, and they don't know how to, you know, put their games out there, get the word out there, you know, hey, buy our games. They just kind of threw it out there like, alright, here you go, and no one really spoke of it. But the story was great. I mean, the character, this guy here, he's kind of a dork, but he was pretty good. He's a pretty good laid back guy. He's pretty funny. The destruction is back. The weapons are crazier. They're way better in here. You have like this deconstruction weapon or whatever. You can rebuild stuff and then destroy it again. It was fun. I like using the mech suits and plowing through a little underground town, and then blasting aliens and crap. That was fun. Now that's what you do with a space kind of game. It's exactly like what the originals were, except third person mode. It's a good game. And notice that I only buy games that I like, and I actually do play them. Let's see, Remember Me, I haven't heard too many good things about it, but I picked it up because, you know, can't go wrong with like $10. I got it on Black Friday, got it for $10. Haven't played through it, like I said, something that I need to get through. It doesn't look too bad, but hopefully I like it. Something different. Okay, my arm's getting tired. I don't know how these people do it, man. Resident Evil 5. Not the best Resident Evil. It's only good because online is fun. But the story, it was pretty decent. The only reason I liked this game was because, you know, the online, basically. It's what made it fun, in the blasting zombies and stuff. And it was another Resident Evil game. I mean, I can't go wrong with that. But the one thing that I had against anything of any game was how ridiculous Chris is. I mean, look at those biceps, man. This guy was punching a boulder in a volcano in order to get to his partner, Sheva. Like, damn. I had no words to speak when I saw that, but that was pretty epic. Resistance. This was fun. Surprisingly, I did not play this game till about over a year ago, I played through it for the first time. I played through it once, kinda. I went through halfway of the game where, okay, here's the story. I was at a friend's house and the PS3 just launched, and it was my first time playing PS3. It was no Rumble, no nothing like that, but this is the game that I played with his brother. And while his brother was playing on Xbox 360, they were playing Gears of War. And while they were playing Gears of War with my other buddy, and we were playing this game at the same exact time with his brother, and we were only, I swear, we were only halfway through, and they beat Gears of War like in less than, I don't know, like 3-4 hours maybe. And we were only halfway through this. I only know that because I actually remembered where we left off when I was playing through it. And this was a great game. It was great. It was fantastic. I mean, the graphics aren't that good, but, you know, who cares? It was fun. And then there's Resistance 2. Now, the campaign wasn't as good. It was alright, but the one thing that really fleshed this one out is the co-op online. This was the game that made me get into co-op. I love the co-op in here. It was fantastic. And as of right now, as of this whole review thing, I think they're shutting the servers down this month. Or wait, no, March, April, May. I think it's this month that they're shutting down the servers for this game. All of these games. Resistance 3, I don't have it because my other friend has it. Yeah, it's gonna be sad, but maybe I'll play it one more time before they shut it down. Okay, Resistance 3 is supposed to be like right here. I love that game. That was the one game that I played the third first because I played 1, 2, and then 3 because it made sense to me like that. And then after I beat 3, then I beat no. I beat the first game and then I beat 3. And then when I beat 3, I honestly thought the first one was better because it was fun. The third one was great because, you know, it had a good story mode and it had some cool weapons in there and stuff. But the third one was honestly my favorite, or the first one. I mean, the first one. I think I said the first one. I don't know. I'm starting to lose it here. Bear with me. Singularity. It is one of those obscure games that they put out in hopes that it might get somewhere, you know, Activision, but it didn't take off very well. The story was not that good. It was alright, but the monsters, the weapons, everything in here was pretty average, honestly. There was nothing spectacular about it. Even the gameplay was good. I don't know. I can't really say too much about it. It was really forgettable, honestly. I guess, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, Sniper Elite. This is a pretty brutal game. Brutal. You snipe. You are this soldier who is on a Black Ops like quest where you snipe Nazis who are just guarding like doorways or some shit, and then you would snipe this guy, like, I don't know, say you're gonna shoot him in the head, and when you shoot him in the head, you know, it has like an X-ray kill. It's kind of like the Mortal Kombat style kill, but this was just downright awesome. Like, when I first saw that, I was like, holy crap. I remember playing the demo with my buddy, and we were trying to go for nut shots because we didn't think it was possible. And what do you know? It had an X-ray shot of 2 testicles exploding upon impact from the sniper shot. That's when I wanted to buy this game. Shoot Nazi nuts. Okay, let's see. Splinter Cell, the trilogy. It's also in French for some reason, but I played through the first 2. I'm working on the third one right now. I never played the first one. The first one was actually pretty good. The second one was okay. The second one wasn't it was not as good as the first. The first one was way better. The third one is great. It is fantastic. It's just as good as the first. Not better, as good. I know there's going to be a lot of fanboys out there saying like, oh, the graphics are way better, blah, blah, blah. Well, who cares? It's the gameplay. It's the gameplay that matters, not the graphics. Oh, man, this game made me rage, but if Michael Bay decided to take over a racing game, like Burnout or something, this would be it. Split second. Explosions upon explosions. Like, this is like a unique game that they put out there, and it never really took off. But this is one of those games that you play through, you beat the campaign, and you're like, oh, that was great. And you just put it away. But this is a good racing game. And it's also good to race with your buddy. But split screen, you have to make sure that it's big. You have a big TV, because on little TVs you can't see anything. You'll just crash into walls and crap. It's really annoying. Sports Champions, I don't even know why I have that. Shitty. Whatever. SSX. I like this game. I mean, people complained about it, but I played through it, and it was good. It was a good SSX game, but I could see why people complain, because they have a stupid mode on there called it was Survive It. You basically had to just snowboard down the mountain before you get run over by an avalanche. I don't know. It was just not. It didn't work for a game like this. This game is all about like making crazy tricks and doing like mid-air spins that are impossible in real life, and that's what I liked about it. But for modes like that where you're required to beat in order to unlock other races and trickets and I mean tricket course, jeez, it just didn't work for this type of game. And hopefully they come back with another one, but just take out that stupid mode. Genesis, Sonic Ultimate Genesis Collection. I platinumed this game. All these games are fun. Well, most of them anyways. They were alright. I never played any Sonic games, but this was a great way to experience what the Sega players played back in those days. It was great. It was good. It's just something I wanted to try. Soul Calibur 5. I actually haven't played through this, surprisingly. I picked it up because it was only like, I think it was like $10 or something. Yeah, that was the only reason. The Dampier DLC something, yeah, whatever. I've always been a fan of Soul Calibur games, like since the second one. The third one was good. I love the third one, but my memory card corrupted. I guess it was infamous for doing that. So then the fourth one I did not like that much, because I don't know, the special guest characters were pretty lame. Star Wars, really? Here, they did something different. I guess they had the Assassin's Creed guy, which he actually does fit in that type of universe. But I don't know, I should play through this, because they have different characters. They're all like second generations or whatever. I guess I'll find it out on my own. Okay, let's see. Stranglehold. What? Okay. I was kind of running out of room on my memory card. I need to buy a memory card for this thing. I gotta hurry up before the sun goes away. Anyways, Stranglehold. This was a really crazy action game. I love John Woo movies. I got the special edition because I like the cover better. Yeah, I know, that's the only reason I bought this one, and it was really cheap. It was like $7 or something. Hard Boiled, that's the movie that it comes with. Technically, so Hard Boiled is the original, and this is supposed to be the sequel, Hard Boiled Stranglehold. So the story mode in here was alright. I mean, it was like the cop, you know, the typical cop trying to get his daughter back because she was kidnapped and crap like that. The highlight of this game is the shooting. The shooting is all over the place. It is nutty. It is like Tony Hawk with guns and an explosive environmental physics. That was cool. This is amazing. This was a really fun game that I played through multiple times just for the hell of it. I even purposely went in there just to destroy shit when I'm in one of those kind of moods. I had to pick that up. I recommend it if you're into destruction and craziness. Let's see. Here is Star Wars Force Unleashed. I haven't played through this. I can't really say much about it. My girlfriend wanted to play through it, so I got her the first and second one. Let's see, that's the Force Unleashed 2. So, yeah, they got pretty cool covers. I don't understand the whole yellow right here and then the black. I think I would have gone with the black right here. Anyways, here is Tekken. Oops, wrong game. Tekken Tag Tournament 2. I love Tekken. I love the Tekken series. I stopped playing Tekken on the PS3. I had Tekken Dark Resurrection on PS3 as a download, and it was great and all, but then the online really pissed me off. Like, the connection was just terrible. And there was like abusive Lily players on there too. I really hated Lily. I cannot stand her. You know, they had the whole like, oh yeah, you should just play against like good or newbie players and stuff. You're just jealous because no, I'm not jealous. She was just shitty. She was unbalanced. She was just crazy. And this is the only reason it brought me back to playing fighting games again. It was Tekken Tag Tournament 2. I love this game. It was great. And it also has like reverse cover too. This is let's see, I'll open it real quick. As you can see in the back, this is the cover they came with. I'm not a fan of these guys too much, so I decided to use these guys here, or these girls, Nina and Anna. But yeah, this is a good fighting game for Tekken fans. A good tag game. Surprisingly, this is still at Evo. I try to watch those matches. They're great. Tomb Raider trilogy. I wanted to play through the remakes that they made. All three of them. It was the first, second, and then third. I wanted to play through all of them, so I picked this up. It was a long time ago. I really need to play through this. Going through all these games just kind of made me realize I really need to play through all my old games that I bought that I never played. But yeah, this is one I haven't played really. Transformers, good game. Generation 1. This is a great Transformers game. It's got your typical, bad guy against good guys, Decepticons versus Autobots. The transformations are really badass in here. The weapons are cool. It's robots beating the crap out of each other. You can't go wrong with that. And it tells you the origins of war for Cybertron. It's where they came from. And it has, damn, what's his name again? The same guy who voices Optimus Prime. He's always Optimus Prime. They have to make him Optimus Prime in everything. And then here's the second one. The second one being just as badass, maybe more badass than the first. And it's got Dinobots. Man, can't go wrong with Dinobots, man. The campaign was actually surprisingly long for this game. My complaint against this game was around a certain chapter, it started to freeze on me, and I couldn't get past it for the longest time, so I had to restart the chapter again, which was not fun. But I managed to go through it and beat the game. It was really, really glitchy at some points, but this is a great game. It's badass. It's got pretty much more of everything like the first one. So, and I heard the third one was just announced. I'll be checking that out. UFC 2010. I picked it up because I wanted to beat the crap out of my friends. Because we played a demo where we were like pounding each other on the ground, and it was absolutely funny. But then he started to learn how to do some missions and tackles and all this other stuff, and I was like, I don't want to play this anymore. Yeah, it kind of threw me off a little bit. So I'm kind of a sore loser when it comes to that kind of stuff. Uncharted, the first one, of course. When you have a PS3, you have to pick up this game here. It was great. It was not the best, honestly. It was a pretty okay Uncharted in the series. I don't know. It's the one Uncharted that started it all. It was one of those games that I played through, and it was great, but then when you play through the second one, you pretty much forget what the first one was. This was the best, like, PS3 game of its time. Like, this was great. This was perfect. This is a perfect game. This is what Naughty Dog is all about here. This is where Naughty Dog really started to launch their creativity. And this was I think The Last of Us beat this one, honestly. I mean, in terms of like storytelling and gameplay, I think I like The Last of Us slightly more because of its gritty, dark version. But this is good. Uncharted 2, I played through 1 and 2 consecutively, and then the third one came out like months later after I picked these up, which was just as good as the third one, not better. I didn't really like the ending too much. It felt rushed to me, honestly, but the gameplay was great as usual. Now there's certain parts in here, well, there's always certain parts in these games that were pretty hard for my girlfriend. I had to help her out with some of them, but they're really good games with a good story. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Had to pick that up because I needed a crazy beat 'em up arcade style game, and of course this is the best version out there. Ultimate. So I can't really say too much about it. It's just I reversed the artwork on here because I like this one better. I like animation, illustration artwork over like this kind of artwork here. I don't know. I'm not really into that. I like this better. It's wilder, more shouty. It's I'm switching hands here because my arms are hurting, man. Okay, almost done here. Wolfenstein. I never played a Wolfenstein game before, so I picked this up. It was like really cheap. It was like, I don't know how much it was. It was like $8 or something. I got it in the Gamestop bin. It was the only copy there, so I picked it up. I haven't played through this. This is another game I need to play through already. And then these are games that I'm borrowing. Wait. No, yeah, I'm borrowing this one. They say it's scary as shit. One of my friends played through it. It was creepy as all hell, and I can see that it is. My problem is that I don't know why I haven't played through this. I have no reason not to. Also, with game covers like this, I cannot stand it. I really can't stand game covers like this. They're useless. They get beat up. They get worn. There's no point in them. I'm glad they haven't been doing them too much. I really want to take this off but this is not my copy, it's my buddy, so I unfortunately have to keep it there. And this Silent Hill Homecoming, this is a game that I got for Christmas that my buddy got for me. I haven't played through it yet because I have a bunch of other games I need to play through. This is it's not bad. I like the Silent Hill series. I played through the second and third. I don't think I beat him though. Hopefully I'll be able to beat this one. I don't know why it's over here. I need to put it alphabetically somewhere. I'll do that later. Anyways, Katamari Damacy. That's another game he put in. A funny thing is that he put this game and this game together in a giant, weirdly packaged chicken wire war whale or whatever he made. It made my girlfriend open it, and I wish I had some pictures to put up, but yeah, he put it in a giant whale thing or whatever the heck he did, but it was pretty interesting seeing that. Alright, I gotta hurry up before the battle. I'm borrowing this game. I haven't played through this. Not too sure about these games. Maybe I'll play through them one day. Dead Space 2, platinum the first one, loved it. I am planning to play through the second one soon. Very soon. I want to play through the second one soon. That's another one I need to work on. Yeah. And here are my PSP games. Blockus, Daxter, Super, Collapse 3, Twisted Metal Head On, Secret Agent Clank. These are all small games we bought for the PSP because we're trying to make a collection so far. It's going alright. We need to work on it still. But here's my Game Boy SP. It's the bright version. I forgot what the version is. And then here's my PSP right here. It's Peace Walker edition, the green. It's fantastic. Yep. Well, there you go, guys. I went through all of my games, which is ridiculous. I have never done something like that before. But I hope you stuck around and enjoyed it. I'll be going through my movies pretty soon, but yep. See you next time.